Do you want to tell our love story?
Just hanging out at Best Walk right now with the boys. Big emergency press conference announcement. We're doing a podcast.
The boys.
What was your like situation like going from like high school to college and all that?
So I went to Central Missouri State University.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's where I grew up in Missouri.
I know, in Missouri. I saw you 5'7" I'm like, what the? Who is
5'7" Oh, number. Yeah.
How you don't even know your age?
My fault. I just didn't know what you were talking about.
Oh,
You
yeah.
said 5'7" I immediately thought 40 time. I was like, wow, the disrespect going on.
Yeah, you can see where Will's head's at, dude.
I'm nervous about doing it. Probably the same reason why Will is nervous about doing it. Like, now you're essentially giving your opinions. You're showing off your personality that can be judged, not just the product you're putting on the field. But then you start to like compartmentalize by being like, okay, well, how many players are in real estate, in the stock market, diversifying their portfolio? We can also make this investment in ourselves while it's just our faces being on camera, as opposed to having something in our back pocket, an app you can check all the time. So Will and I, we shake hands, we have an agreement. He's like, let's start this podcast. 3 days later, I fly to Carlsbad, California, so to train for 3 months. To the point where Will calls me halfway through and he's like, hey, I want to do this still. I'm going to do this. Will you do it with me? And I was like, yes, when I get back, we'll hit it full steam ahead. My name's Lewan. This is my bus. It's my bus, but it's also our bus. We're starting a podcast. Fun facts, spoiler alert, Bussin' With The Boys.
And then when Taylor gets back, it's like, all right, if you're going to go train in the summer or if you're going to leave and go train somewhere else, all we have is OTAs. All we have are these, 6 weeks?
Yeah.
About 6 weeks to record, as many as we can to get us up until the season to last through the summer or to launch this podcast. And so when he gets back and he sees the bus, I knew he'd love the bus, but I'm thinking we need to find a studio so we can start recording ASAP. We got a bus. I've had an idea on my mind for 3 years to do a podcast. I'm finally getting uncomfortable, starting up a podcast with my freaking boy, Taylor Lewan. It's called Bussin' With The Boys. You can follow us at Bussin' WTB. Is the bus going to take a long time to turn around and turn into a studio? Because this is wasp nest. The seating is messed up everywhere. Yeah. It's rusted. It's a piece. Taylor's like, I'll sink 10 grand into it. They say they can get it done in 10 days. They can't get it done in 10 days and you don't like it, I'll just sit in my backyard. But church, they got it rolling and operational within 10 days. And we started ripping podcasts, and that's kind of how it started. He's like, Comp, what up, man? You stopped working out this year? I pumped you for All-State wide receiver, and I was trying to bite my tongue, but I was also an All-State wide receiver.
Do I have you blocked on Instagram too?
Not on Instagram.
What's your Instagram? I'm gonna make sure I block you on it.
The first time Barstool reached out, and Will knows a little bit more about this, so I'll pass it over to him in a second. I believe it was after the Jalen Ramsey episode.
And Barstool flew in and wanted to have a conversation with us. They didn't talk numbers. They didn't talk anything. They just talked about how they love the product. They love to stay in contact and figure something out and just kind of pour gasoline on our fire. They didn't want to touch anything. They just wanted to be like a distribution platform for us. And the best decision we could have made. There's not a brand out there that does it better on the internet than Barstool Sports as far as brand awareness, brand loyalty, the fan base that they have, the way they just go about it and do it. It was the perfect fit. It was the right move for us. And we got to learn a lot through we were with them for 5 years?
5 years.
Yeah.
Was it 5 years? I feel like we've only been doing it for 5 years, but we're on.
This is like our 6th year?
Yeah, it's our 6th year doing it.
I mean, it's not just for you guys. I want to play. I have these different goals that I've been able to set the last couple of years, but my newest one is to try to be on the Titans when they open in the new stadium. So
yeah, appreciate you, man. Thank you. All the things he said. All the things Will said. People look over at the bus and see a similar fun. We're having a good time. We're talking ball. We're trying to be insightful, but we're also trying to be entertaining with it. To where ESPN looked and was like, oh, let's give these couple of idiots a shot. Because you're truly with the big dogs now. You see the big cameras, you see the production. Everything they're doing is at the highest possible level. And then you walk into a shop like this and it's like, yeah, we're making it work. And so being a part of it and then them allowing us to be who we are, it's so much fun. That first week was a lot of fun.
Donovan McNabb is right.
everybody grows up on ESPN, the Sports Center Top 10, all the conversations and shows take place on there. And for us to get to be on a little spot on Thursday mornings with Greeny,
Yeah.
Shefty, Orlovsky,
Yeah.
is surreal, and it is it's awesome, man. It really it's cool that we get to do that.
Are you kidding? Do I want to say hi to the following on YouTube for the Bussin' With The Boys? Damn right I do. Hello, YouTube, Bussin' With The Boys.
Future friend of the show.
How sick is it that we get to be on ESPN? I know from like just an individual level, practice squad guy, I was an average player in the NFL. Like, in no world would I ever have gotten on ESPN unless through this route we've taken.
Fringe Pro Bowl guy.
Friend, yeah.
Fringe Pro Bowl
got
guy.
snubbed a few years,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Fringe Pro Bowl guy.
Yeah.
You take that. But yeah.
But it is, it's cool, man.
I don't know why everything has to be a rant with me, but here's the deal.
Right, like we have to take a dramatic pause.
We have to take a second.
And
for
you're like
my
sweating.
Answer. Everyone,
Pull
yes,
your,
no.
Pull your hair
Dude,
back.
I'm a
Here's the deal.
big like I have a glisten, like a standard glisten 24/7, and I've been it's real. I've realized it lately, and I'm a little insecure about it. So please don't bring it up right now. All right?
Will's my best friend. He's, I think Will's incredibly intentional with everything that he does. He does a great job of, seeing a clearer picture farther down the road than I think most individuals do. He's very family forward. He cares a lot about his friends and the relationships that he has. He cares about when you walk into the work environment that we've been able to establish. He cares about everyone feeling comfortable and making a creative space. I personally, I couldn't ask for a better best friend. And there's a phrase, I don't know, I'm gonna butcher it, but like, there's seasonal friends and there's lifetime friends. And you look at Will Compton, and anybody who crosses paths with him want him to be your lifetime friend.
So, with Taylor, what? You're my best friend, bro.
I know.
There's Taylor said a lot of great things, and if there's a story that to me embodies who Taylor is, and it makes your boy emotional, but my mom passed away in late of 2021, and I had to go to the funeral, and this is in season. Taylor flew from Nashville when the Titans had a game on Thursday, I believe.
Yeah.
I forget what day of the week it was. That moment in time, such a blur. But Taylor shows up for the funeral to be by to be with me. And you find your partner in life, you find your wife, you find your best friends, you find all these people, and you hope that dating and all the surface level things, the fun and everything is going to be there for life. But when you really think about it, Taylor was talking about lifelong friends and seasonal friends and everything like that. But it's the people who stand with you in the hardest times that, to me, means everything. And Taylor's that guy. And I love you. And I hate being, I hate being emotional, but it's people, when I think of Taylor, I think about that moment in time. His personality, you see it all the time. You saw it during his career, you see it on TV, you see it in everything that this man does. And that's what you get with Taylor. But to a core moment that will always be with me is remembering those people who showed up during that time, and he did it in the middle of a season when he was injured, got permission from the team, and took a private jet and flew with me and was with the family during that time.
How cool is it to be able to start your own business with your best friend and be able to keep it going for 6 years and still have a great relationship and still be able to separate the business from the friendships, from the families, and like, how do you make everything work? Because Will and I's lives are so intermingled with each other. It's very easy to, get upset about something a lot easier, argue about stuff, but having those open line of communications, you're very proud of the steps you take, week in and week out, year in and year out.
I know, like, when anybody who is in operating their own business, or they're a small business owner, management, leadership, all of that stuff, people know how difficult that can be at times. And to build a crew that we have over there, I think we have like 10 or 11 guys. Several of them have been with us for a very long time. Just everything that the world sees about Bussin is because of those guys. Like, those guys are good. We've all like learned, figured it out together, and the majority of the success has to do with those guys operating, because you don't have the operation. The social media, the vlogs, the content, like cutting it up, the editing, the turnaround time. Like, we'll be on our trips, and in between travel, guys are on their laptops, dropping photos, getting ahead on the edit.
Dudes that are just about the brand, man. They're about it. And it's like, it feels good to have guys that like care about it as much as we care about it. The reason why Bussin' With The Boys, a lot of reasons why it started is, the longer you play in the NFL, you see guys leave, and if you play long enough, you see them come back and talk to the team. And the thing they say they always miss is the locker room, the vibes, the camaraderie, all the things.
It's not about feeling great, it's about being great.
And so what Bussin' has been able to establish is, like, how do we have that place for people to come who might not play anymore, or are still playing but kind of towards the end, or whatever it is, and get them to have that vibe of the locker room. So what Oregon did, I mean, we were sitting there in hot tubs and cold tubs after a long day of like working out with the team, doing the walkthrough, all those things, and it's like, yo, we've truly recreated all the best things about football you would ever want. So that's one thing you look at and you're like, yeah, we love that, and we want to do more of that, which is awesome.
Yeah, and if you talk about the origin of Bussin', we essentially got to solve our own questions, solve our own problem, was how do you keep the locker room going? How do you bring the locker room to life through content? And that's what we've been able to do.
Oh no. Oh. Coach, you crossed your face. Don't get beat inside. You can't cross it, and my legs were moving, and I'm just lunging.
There's so many times Will and I try to go digest what's going on, have a 1 year, 3 year, 5 year plan. Will's on the whiteboard, or writing down like a emergency fund, this thing, that thing, like what's the next thing you're gonna do? And through this process of just failing forward, we have allowed like other doors to open and be presented to us. And so far, it feels like we've made the right decisions as we keep going. Now, as we start getting bigger, Will doing For the Dads now, the NFL season becoming the monster it is, I think we're having more of an idea of like, hey, there's a lot coming in the pipe, especially the next couple of years. Like, what do we want it to look like at the end of, this deal we're in now? And so those decisions haven't been made, but it's fun to have this many irons in the fire and see how much we can juggle.
Right, like what opportunities come our way, and then it's just asking ourselves, what do we want to do?
Right, well, now that we're like we have more control of our sales and our partnerships and those types of things, like we had to do a lot of things that we didn't necessarily, I wouldn't say like love doing. It wasn't like a big deal.
We're just putting our head down grinding.
Yeah, put your head down grinding, and like, hey, essentially we're rookies, we're younger cats in this world, and we got to get in how we can fit in. And I think now the position we're in is like, hey, what do we love doing? How do we maximize those things and get rid of the waste that we don't enjoy? Like, how do we make this job as fun as possible?
Yeah, being intentional with every decision. I have a notebook from 2015 when I was on the Redskins, where I journaled a few goals in it to start a podcast, and that podcast have 1 million downloads. And that is written in my notebook, because I would always drive and listen to pods more than I would music, and I thought it'd be sick.
Did you get it?
Buddy, we got it for you.